Yay, yay, yay. We are officially back at it. Um, I feel like today is kind of a music day, so we will go and bring up some music. I'll bring you over here. Let's see. Not this one. This one. And we'll do a shuffle play. And we're golden. Just gonna rearrange some windows here on this side so we got everything in order. Yep. All right. So, what are we up to? I've been staring at this for a while. We kind of look like this today, approximately. Been staring at this for a while. Still doesn't feel exactly right, but I think I just had an idea. So we'll just go explore that for a second. It shouldn't take too long to rearrange our dominoes here, because we can keep most of it, or everything, I think. But we want to create a sense of hierarchy, because not just is everything, like all the notifications that we receive. And these two, or fillers, profanity, acronyms, are a subset, or is a part. And we should probably just be running our software in the background, just for testing and for fun. Let's see if... Okay, our backend is running. And let's spin up this. Because this is how it looks today. Here's some debugging stuff, but it works, I think. I might have commented out a few things. Let's just double check. And I want to check if word is flagged. If it's flagged, setting mishap. We are IPCing it. Okay, so we go check our IPC manager. Or our IPC service. Hold on. Electron store mishap. Where's our preload? Just go find the real one. Store mishap, this one. If we do that, go to the main. Mishap, store mishap. Let's just check our data service as well. Store mishap. Yeah, should be good. All right. So we are running. Let's start capturing. And ideally, we would like to see things light up here. Yeah. We are good. We'll go back to the work that we have here. So what we want to do here is create a sense of hierarchy. This is the parent. And then there's like secondary information. Okay, we have a foregrounding bug. I thought I fixed that in the past. We have a foregrounding bug. That's okay. Let's just track that here. Foregrounding bug. is back. And private beta up. So what we want to do, I think, is have the small boxes on the left, these ones on the right, and see if we can create a hierarchy of sorts. So we have this bad boy. I know I say so a lot. We have this bad boy. Move this one around. And how big is this one? How tall he is? Fill 180. 135. I'll probably do that. Who's your parent? This guy? Ouch. Go over here. Still kind of wonky, but uh, and what if we grab you? And unfortunate, but we can fix that. Okay. This, you fill the height. This, what's up with you? This? Height, fill. This, you just need to stay. You're 250 wide. So if you go like this and like this, You're 250 wide, auto layout, and now you go back to hooking. We don't want that. We still want it to be 250. And down here, and you must obey the laws of your parent. And this one here, this chart thing here is kind of meh. Probably don't need that. You though, auto layout, 250, and fill container. And your container, hold on. What have I done? No, 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 no. Go back. You fill, you fill container, but the container, why on earth? How do I go from grid? Like this? 250? 250? And fill container. And you fill container. Someone is making a mess. Is it you? Or you? You just need to hook the constant. Okay, here we go. Kind of wish this was in the top. So if we grab you, go here, and say you live here. And this guy goes here. This guy goes here. Great. And then there's just the rest. These, okay, this one here. Let's fix this one up. We have this container. Oops. We have this, not auto layouting. We'll fill, auto. You. Go fill the container. And you. You. Obey, please. You're gonna take up the rest of the space, and you get to stay in the middle. And you don't have any content. Okay. Hmm. Let's just compare notes for a second. Because what I would love to do here and maybe we can get away with that by saying and then we have some sort of visual indicating these are a subset of the parent. Maybe that's weird, I don't know. What I had in mind originally was something like, let's just hash it out real quick. Something like that. Let's see. Maybe that's not terrible. Can't figure out if we're the top one is taller. Maybe it is. A buddy of mine looked at this design over here and gave me some feedback saying we kind of miss a visual hierarchy. It can be overwhelming. And that's what we're basically trying to fix. Thank you. I know I said basically. How are we doing on the activity monitor? Things going sideways? It's not. OBS Studio taking up a lot of processing. Our app, when I speak, is taking up some processing as well. However, the cool bit is last week I actually got it to work where it stops processing entirely when I stop speaking. And that is phenomenal because it turns off the moment I stop speaking. It turns off, not taking any CPU whatsoever. And that's brilliant. And just spins up the model right away whenever I start speaking. That's really what I wanted. I've been looking for a long time. And I managed to finally get it to work. Keep in mind I'm not the best programmer in the world. But it works. Brilliant. I love it. I like the simplicity of this. Mm, Fill container. Thank you. Cool. All right, let's bang this out because this actually. There we go. Hmm. I'm still not completely digging this. Hide, fill container. Gonna go dead center. Why is it off? Hide, block content. Go up. And take this away. Hold on. This goes here. Good. Better. Let's just do the last one as well. Down here. Grab you. Go here. I'll say you leave. And you get this. Acronyms. Let's see. Better, I think. Let's do a second version of this where let's just make the fill white and say our stroke. I actually like the red a lot. Go back. And this red is really nice. Say 2, you're on the inside, you're 100%, and the fill is the same. And we just say no. Okay, we just go for extreme brightness then. And we say saturation maybe, down. Keep the saturation. Keep the hue, reduce the saturation, or increase the brightness. So 95. 95. No, by the way. 5. And text. And the brightness. Weird? Kinda weird. Hmm. I think I like this hierarchy better than this over here. Oh, let's change the music up. This is cleaner. I don't like this over here. We need to figure out what to do about that. Mm, what happens if we do like this? $15, $20. This one is a nope. We'll go back to this one here. Right. Can't do because you need to do like this. Fill and fill. When in 2010? Hmm. Any? Nope. Good. Yes. The slightly slimmer design, I was not fond of the icons over here, but that takes care of it. I like the one for notches, but the rest, done. These two we could replace with some like the feedback and community ideas, and timer we could replace with something else. One idea is uh, not just per. Because we have to normalize it for it to make sense. Bill, Bill. Because how you do really comes down to how much you speak. The numbers are just numbers. This app we built is so annoying. Exactly. It shows how much it's needed. I have all these filler words that I use all the time. I want to say actually, so, because, so bad, all the time. And the fact that this flags it in real time makes me aware, but also I feel miserable. Exactly. Okay, two things. We just need to add to that to linear. Here we go. Projects idea bank. Create. Capture when you're cutting someone off based on speech patterns. That's one idea that came up last week. It should be possible to figure out when you're cutting someone off just based on how it's done. Thank you. Better semantic detection in the description. Some words used in the right setting creates a false positive. There are some words, if you say them, in most cases, it would be a filler. In some, it wouldn't be. We could do better there, but that's a minor. Rather than we over-index them and add too many than too few.
different kind of morning, one in which we woke up with an itch to go explore. We took the van
Maybe
and
we
drove
do
to
this.
Sandy Point, then booked it. When we saw we couldn't swim,
No.
made our way up to Rehoboth.
250.
Walked the boardwalk, squished the sand around our toes.
Get
Grabbed a
rid of
slice
you.
of that thin pizza you adore it. Watch the seagulls and the sun dance in the sky.
Wait, what's happening? This?
Don't you wish that
Shell
we
container.
could go back in time? Start all
Um,
over. Hey, rewind. Don't you wish that we could go back in
better.
time? Start all over. Hey, rewind.
Wouldn't it be cool if we did this?
Thought about it just the other day, how we hadn't any things to wear, and once the sun tucked under ocean waves, it started pouring down. We had to duck inside, looking for a spot where we could spend the night. But I can't remember how the story ends, and I'm the only one who can recall the rest. Don't you wish that we could go back in time? Start all over. Hey, rewind. Don't you wish that
Because the
we
real
could
interesting
go
thing
back in time? Start
is the
all
raid.
over. Hey, rewind.
And from that, we can we just do like this? Hold on. Oh, good God. Okay, okay. Oh, wait. How many do we have here? We have 5, 10, almost 20. Close enough. This is a bit more tricky to calculate, but would be worth it. Oh, oh. Just do like this. Oh. Hold on. Hmm. Okay, so the big question is, how do we do this bit over here? And these? Because the most important part is what's the mistakes and why. So actually this over here. So the total counter is 1. But then where are you actually messing up? The chart is nice, but it's so cool that speech detection and everything works. So you can just see CPU utilization dropping off a cliff the moment you stop speaking. Makes me feel so good. Uh, that's interesting though. I know we're using web GPU, but the question is it just maxing out or do we have a leak? It looks like we have a leak. Hmm. Is it jumping every time we speak? Is that it? I can see it's also slowing down in terms of detection. No, maybe not. It's actually quite alright. Let's just go back and forth between speaking and not speaking for a bit. Now we're not speaking. We can go back and start speaking and we should see it maybe increase again. 86. I'll stop speaking. 87. Yeah, it definitely smells like a leak. That is no fun. Let's just kill it. How much do we use for starters? Not a ton. The question is whether it's our code or the code that we are borrowing from someone else. All right, Let's start capturing, and we'll see what happens. So it was the GPU sitting at 2 gigs, which is acceptable, but it's increasing rather quickly. You can just speak for a while and just see if it rises and rises and rises, or if it's associated with us stopping speaking and going back and forth, because we do load the model every time. And it seems just to go up and up and up and up. I think I think we are rotating the array with data. We could go back and check that so we don't just have a byte array where we're taking a tiny slice every single time. But it's increasing, ever increasing in size as long as we're running. That would be terrible. That's something to check. But let's start by writing this down so we don't forget it, and write down what we know. And we have a project, we have the private beta, we have a priority, urgent backlog. It's just on the backlog. What is this? It's a bug. What can this do? Nothing. And we have a memory GPU memory leak where increasing and size as long as model is running. The interesting thing is, wonder what happens the moment we stop capturing. Does it stick around, or is it just like it's gone? We'll check that in a second. And what else do we know? What else do we know? We don't know much. Let's take a look. This was not too long, but we are already at 7 gigs. We'll stop capturing and see if it goes down. It does not, which is no fun. Does DevTool tell us anything? Toggle DevTools and memory. Take snapshot. Not a lot. Oh, there we go. It actually dropped off. So garbage collections clearly works when we stop capturing completely. This is good news. Trying. Okay, we'll save that. Bunsies. What does this one do? Create a new recording. Your. Whoops. And we'll start recording and we'll see what happens. Where did our memory window go? Here. We're back at 250. And we'll see it go up and up and up and up to 3, 3, 1. It's like an auction. 3, 1, going once. 3, 2, 8. 3, 2, 8, and takers. 4, 3, 5. 3, 5, we love it. And we're gonna close this in at 3, 6. 3, 6, going once, twice, and we're done. And we'll see what happens. How long time does it take to clean up? It still increases in size. Is that because I'm still speaking? We have stopped recording and we're no longer saying speaking change. No, it's good. We're stable, positive. So please drop off a cliff. And we'll be happy. We'll give it a few seconds. Meanwhile, where did our browser? Here we go. I'm digging this more than this. It's simpler, cleaner. So now it's not GCing for whatever reason. At least not immediately. Hmm. Not even sure what happened right here. That should not be possible. Oh, I can navigate. Interesting. I mean, that has to be something. DevTools, something, right? Yeah, it is. It eventually garbage collected. Cool. Okay, let's look for some inspiration because what we could do is also to have some sort of tab layout. Headings. Form. Tabs. Tabs might be what we're looking for. Let's take a look. Nah. Hmm. No. Better. Hmm. Alright, let's try out a few things. Bill. Mm. So what are we gonna do about it? Maybe we have some interesting things on our mood board. Let's go back and check. So this is back where we started. All the iterations we've gone through. So what if we just try and get rid of all these for a sec? I want to say 10. And this with Bill. Bill? This might actually be better. I like this better at least. Mm. excuse my language here. We do need the sample data. That's better. Mm. If I had this, it would be awesome. I like it. Let's sleep on this and post-process a bit and just say, hey, how do we feel about this when we look at it tomorrow? It's better than this. Still kind of iffy, but that's something that we can figure out. Could be worse. Way worse. And we can do some cool stuff, like when you hover over one of them, you can see how much of the chart up here, like do some like highlighting. There's plenty of like nice UX opportunities. Hmm. I like it. Other cool thing is, in Denmark we have this. Nobody can read this, so let's make it English. But technically, if you're building something like what we're building here, you can apply for money and you would get a monthly allowance and a development grant. So we have the design. We could take our 100k Danish crowns and actually pay a designer to give feedback and pay ourselves salary as well, which would be phenomenal until the business could sustain ourselves. Pretty sure it can, but this would definitely help de-risk for my family and I. So we might apply for this. That would be kind of cool. And the pool is opening up tomorrow, so there goes our evening. But that's for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna wrap up streaming since I'm just gonna stare at this for a bit. And then tomorrow we might look into the memory leak and see what we can do about that. Yeah. So this is it, man. Ladies and gentlemen. I like this. There's some minor alignment things, but we can definitely take care of that. It's relatively straightforward. But this makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna send this to a sign friend of mine and see what they say. And yeah, I'll be back at it tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it as always. And go do some great things out there. Cheers and thanks again for tuning in. Until then.